linked list. Deletion from beginning, deletion from end, as well as deletion from a given position, right? So suppose this is a circular linked list. We are having 4 nodes in the list. We have called our create circular linked list function, and we have created this linked list, right? We have already discussed how to create that circular linked list and how to display the content. So now here we have maintained only the tail pointer, right? We are not having any head pointer. Now first of all, we will see how to delete a node from beginning of a circular linked list. See, I want to delete this node, right? But I don't have any pointer pointing to this node. We don't have any head pointer. So we are not aware about which one is the first node, right? So how we can come to know that which is the first node, which is the address of the first node? See, always the tail next, the last pointer, the last node is containing address of the first node. So this tail of next, this would always be the address of first node, that is 500, and you can see 500 is the address of the first node, right? So first of all we can take another pointer, right? You can say temp. In temp we can store this address, and after storing this, now temp would point to this node, and after that you can easily update the pointers. What you need to update? See, now after deleting this last node would contain address of this node, because now this would be the first node after deleting this, right? So here you will store what? 600, right? And we are going to free this now, free this memory. See, suppose if we have updated this value, here I have stored 600, it means now this link is now this last is now pointing to this node only, right? This is not pointing to the first node. Now this is not done although we have detached this node from the list, right? But you have to free this memory. It is still having some memory, memory is still allocated to this node, and we cannot leave it like this, because memory is very crucial resource in our system. So you have to free this memory, you have to clean this garbage, right? So how you can free that memory? In C we are using what? Free function, right? And in free function we are going to pass what? Which memory you want to free, the address of that memory, that is 500, right? Now obviously we need a pointer pointing to this node, and suppose we have a pointer pointing to this node, that is temp. So here I can write temp. It means temp means 500, means this memory would be freed now. After that you can say deletion is completed. Now see how you can delete this thing. So now how you are going to code this thing? See, this thing we have already discussed many times. We have defined our own data type to represent this node, struct node. 2 parts are there, one is data part, one is pointer. This pointer is containing address of the next node, and data type of this node is struct node. So that is why here I am writing struct node, and we have maintained only a tail pointer. After that you can call that create CLL function, right? And suppose we have created this list. Now I want to delete the data from the beginning. Now we will take what? We will declare another pointer, that is temp pointer, right? And this temp, in temp what you will store? Address of the first node. And how you will get address of the first node? Because I want to delete the first node, na? From here I can get this address of the first node, because tail next is always going to contain address of the first node. So you can say here tail of next. So tail of next is what? Tail of next 500. Now 500 would be stored in temp. So you can say here we have another pointer. So this pointer is pointing to this node now, right? Now we can delete this node. Fine. Now first of all you will check if the list is empty, then you cannot delete anything. Fine. And how you will check that thing? So you will write a if condition. If tail is equal to null, we don't have anything in the list, right? So here you can write list is empty, you can print that thing. Fine. Otherwise if list is not empty but we have only one node in the list, in that case what you will do? See, now this is the scenario, we have only one node in the list, right? And if one node is there, then that is the first node, that is the last node. So that is why here it is containing address of itself. Tail is pointing to this node, and we have done what? Temp is equal to tail next. Tail of next is 200, so temp is also pointing to this node. Now how we will check that we have only one node in the list? So here you can write else if. Now see, temp equal to tail, right? So you can see temp is equal to tail. In that case we can see there is only one node. or you can see the temp of next. Here you can write temp of next equal to temp. Temp of next means this thing equal to temp, that is 200 only. It means it is pointing to itself, right? So you can say in the list we have only one node. Or you can see, you can write here tail of next equal to tail. You can write any three conditions here, right? So now what you will do, simply you need to update this tail. So here you can write tail is equal to 0, means tail is 0. You have broken this link. And now you can free this memory. Here you can write free, temp is pointing to this node, so here you can write free this temp, right? Else, now we have more than one node in the list. In that case, what you will do? Now the situation is something like this. Suppose we have 4 nodes in the list, right? And we have already said temp is equal to tail next. So in this case, temp is pointing to this node, that is 500 is there in the temp. So now what you will do? You just need to update this pointer. After deleting this, here you will store 600 because this is now going to be the first node. So how you will update this thing? Tail of next. How you can access this part? Pointer to this node is tail. So here you can write tail of next equal to. From where I can get 600? See, this pointer is containing 600, right? And how you can access this part? Temp is pointing to this node, so it temp of next. So here I can write temp of next, right? Now here we have 600. So now this is pointing to this node. And now you can free this memory. So here you can write free of this free temp, right? Now we have deleted this node as well as we have freed the memory. So now this is the list. Fine. So this is how you can delete data from beginning of the list. Now we will see how to delete data from the end of the list. Now this node I want to delete, right? Now you need to update here also only 2 things. See, if you have deleted this node, in that case this would be the last node of the list. Now here you will store what? Address of the first node. Now suppose here we have only this list, only 3 nodes are there. So here I want to store, that is 600, right? So here I want to store 600. Second thing, now after deleting this, tail is also pointing to this node, right? But problem is how you can access this part, because we don't have any pointer to this node, because we have a pointer only to the tail node, and this node is containing address of the next node here. Fine, this is not containing address of the previous node as we have seen in doubly linked list, right? So now here also you need to maintain some another pointers. Now suppose we have a pointer we have traversed the list, right? And we have reached till here. Now one pointer is pointing to this node, suppose, right? Now we can access this part. You can say suppose this is temp. So temp of next. In temp of next I can store what? Tail of next, that is 600. So now this is pointing to this node, right? After that update this tail pointer. Now tail is equal to temp of next, right? But now you have to free this memory. You have updated this tail also. Now there is no pointer pointing to this node. So how you can free this memory? So you need another pointer, second pointer that would point to here. So we need here actually 2 pointers, right? Now see how you will write down the code for this thing. So now see, here we will take 2 pointers. One is current pointer and one is previous pointer. Suppose name is current and previous. You can take name as per your convenience, right? Temp or temp1, something like this. Now see, obviously to reach till here also, because we need a pointer to this node also and to this node also. So we have to traverse the list. So before traversing, first of all we have to set a pointer to this head node. Suppose we have set a pointer current is equal to tail next. So tail of next is having 500. So in current we have 500, that is this current is pointing to this node, right? And we have another pointer that is previous, right? So we will move this current. First of all current is this, then this, then this, and then this, and here we are going to stop, because the condition, the termination condition is here what? Only this condition. Once this current of next becomes tail of next, it means we have reached to the last node, because tail of next is always containing address of the first node, right? It means this is the last node, right? And obviously we are going to store address of this node also. So in the previous pointer we will store address of this node. So before moving this temp, first of all we set what? Previous to this node, means you can say previous is equal to current. After that we will move this temp. How we are going to do this? See. Now we have set current is equal to tail next. If tail is equal to 0 means list is empty, you can print here, right? And else if there is only one node, in this case also this can be a situation. In delete from end, here we have delete from end. In delete from beginning also that is a case. In delete from end that can be a case. So here same thing you can write. Else if, how you can check that thing? Simply you can write here, we have taken a variable current. If current of next equal to current, it means this is pointing to itself. There is only one node, or you can say tail of next is equal to tail, or you can say current is equal to tail. It means you can set simply tail is equal to 0, and now you can free this current, right? And that is done. But now suppose we have more than one node in the list. Now what you will do? So in else part, what you will write? We are going to traverse the list first, right? Till here. So here what you will do? You will write a while loop. While the condition is, see with this condition we have already discussed when we were discussing how to traverse the list or how to display the content of the list, right? While current of next not equal to tail of next, till then what you will do? We are going to move this current, but before moving this current, first of all we will set a previous pointer, because we need a pointer to this node, na previous node also, na previous is equal to current, right? After that we will move this current is equal to current next. Now see the working of this while loop. Now at first see current of next is what? Current of next 600 not equal to tail next, tail of next is 500. Yes, condition is true. So we are going to enter into this loop. Now previous is equal to current, and so now in previous we will set 500. So now previous is also pointing to this node. Now you can move this current. Now current is equal to current next. In current next we have 600, so here we will store 600. Now current is pointing to this node. So now we have set two pointer, one to this and one to this. Now again check current of next. Current of next is now 100, address of the next node, right? 100 not equal to tail next. Yes, condition is true. We are entering to this loop. Previous is equal to next. Now previous is equal to current, previous is equal to current, that is 600. Now in previous we have 600. So now previous is pointing to this node, and now we will move this current. Current is equal to current next. So in current we are going to store 100. So now current is pointing to this node. Again current of next, check current of next is 200. 200 is not equal to tail next, right? Tail next is 500. Yes, condition is true. So we are again entering into this loop. Previous is equal to next. In previous we will store this current. Previous is equal to current 100. In current we have 100. So now previous is pointing to this node, and now we will move this current. Current is equal to current next. In current next we have 200. So here we will store 200. So now this would be pointing to this node. Now check the condition. Current of next is now 500, and tail of next is also 500. So this condition is not true. So now we are not going to enter into this while loop. So now you can see we have set a pointer to this node also and to this node also. Now you can easily update the links, right? How you will update the links? See, here you will store what? After deleting this would be the last node. So here you need to store address of the first node, that is 500. From where I can get 500? The only way is the tail of next is containing 500. So before updating this tail to here, first of all access this value and store here. So here you will write what? Previous of next. How you can access this part? Previous of next is equal to tail of next, right? So here now I have 500. So now this is pointing to this node, right? We have set a link, right? Now we are going to update this tail. Now in tail we will store 100 because this is going to be the last node now. So now in tail we will store from where I can get 100. In previous I have 100 is equal to previous, right? So now tail is containing what? 100. Now tail is pointing to this node, right? Now you can free this memory. So here you can write free. Pointer to this node is, see, you can see this pointer, current. Current is containing this address. So here you can write current. Fine. So this is how you can delete data from the end position. Now we will see how to delete data from a specific position. So now we will define this function, delete from position. Now suppose I want to delete data from position 3. It means 1, 2 and 3. This data I want to delete, right? So after deleting this data, the list, updated list would be something like this. See, this pointer would directly store address of this node, that is 800. So here we will store what? 800. Now from where I can get this 800? From here. Means whatever the address this node, the deleted node next pointer is containing, that address we need to store in the previous pointer, so that this pointer is now pointing directly to this node, and so we can free this node now, right? So now here also we need what? 2 pointers. Now suppose we have a pointer to this node, right? After that obviously we are going to free this space now, so you can say free of, and here I am taking pointer name is temp, suppose. So, fine. So now temp is pointing to this node, right? As well as we need another pointer to this node, because we need to access this part also, right? And suppose here I have another pointer, you can say current, right? So we can say current of next is equal to temp of next, that is here I have stored now 800. So now this is pointing directly to here. We have broken this link, and now you can see free temp. You can say free temp, right? So now we need to traverse the list to reach till here, right? So suppose position is 3 and we have traversed, we will traverse the list till position -1, that is till here. We have taken one pointer current and we have traversed till here, and now we are going to stop, right? And this is suppose not temp, I am taking the name next node. You can take temp also, right? So now how we can set a pointer to this node directly? See, in the next node we need to store 500, and we have a pointer to this node already. We have traversed the list till here. So what you can write, next node equal to current of next. In current next we have 500, right? So now we have 2 pointers, and now you can update the links, right? So now for this also we will take 2 pointers, that is current and next node. The name you can take as per your convenience, right? And we will also check for the invalid position. Now suppose if position is -1, so that should print some proper message. Now your program should print some proper message, that is position is invalid. And if position is suppose 10, that is also invalid, because position only valid position are 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? So for that we need to check the length of the list. How many nodes are there in the list? There, that is 4, right? So we need to call a function that is getLength, and there we need to write down some code in this program only to calculate the length, right? And we will call that function here. Fine. So now here obviously we need to take position value from the user, so we need to take one variable point. We need to traverse the list. So suppose I am taking I is equal to 1, and one variable I am taking, that is L. Here in L I will store the length of the list, that is 4, by calling a function getLength, right? So now first of all we will set what? Current is equal to tail of next, because obviously we need to traverse the list, so we need to have a pointer, to maintain a pointer to the first node, right? So now suppose current is having the address of first node is we always get from tail next, that is 200. So here we have 200. So now at starting this current is pointing to here, right, to the first node, and in next node we don't have anything right now, right? Now we will ask from the user for the position using printf and scanf. I hope you can write this coding easily. So now here suppose we have a pointer position, we have a variable position, and here suppose user has entered 3, means 1, 2 and 3, this data I want to delete, right? So first of all we will check for valid position, this is valid or invalid. So we need to call a function, that is in L I am going to store that value, whatever this getLength will return, and we will write down the code for this getLength function also. I guess you can easily write down the code for this thing we have already discussed also when we were discussing the implementation of singly linked list. You can check out that video here. And if you want me to make another video on this get length function, or you can say how to count these numbers, how to calculate the length of the linked list, then you can write me in the comment box. So now in L, what this get length would return 1, 2, 3 and 4. The length is 4, right? So now first of all we will check if this position is less than 1 or position is greater than this L. It means here you will print invalid position, right? Else, again we will check. Now suppose the position is 1, it means you want to delete from the beginning only, right? So this is same as we have discussed the code for delete from beginning. So you can call directly this function, right? Else, now if position is valid also and if position is not 1, suppose position is 3, in that case what you will do? See, now we will traverse the list. So here what you will write, while till position minus 1 we are going to traverse. So position I is less than position minus 1, right? Till then what you will do? Current is equal to current. Next we are going to move our current pointer and I plus plus. Now see the working of this while loop. At starting we have taken I value is 1. See here I value is 1, right? 1 is less than position minus 1. Position is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. 1 is less than 2. Yes, we will enter into this loop. Now current is equal to current of next. Current is pointing to this node because we have set this here. Current is equal to tail of next. Tail of next is 200. So current is pointing to this node. Now we will move this. Current of next is what? 100. So here we will store 100. So now current is pointing to this node, right? I plus plus. Now I becomes 2. Is 2 less than 2? No. So we are not going to enter into this loop. Now we have set current here. As we can see, we have reached till position minus 1. Now we will do what? You will set a pointer to the next node because obviously we need 2 pointers. So here after this else you will write this next node, this pointer, next node, right? Next node equal to, from where I can get this address 500 here. So pointer to this node is current is equal to current of next. So here we have now 500, right? So now next node is pointing to this node. Now we have set 2 pointers. Now you can easily update the links. How you can access this part? Here I want to store this address, current of next. So here you will write current of next equal to, from where I can get 800 here. How you can access this node? We have a pointer to this node. We have already set a pointer. Next node, next. So now here we have 800. Sorry, not in current of next. Here I have 800. So now this link is no more and now this pointer is pointing to this node directly, right? And now you can free this memory. So here you can write free, the pointer to this node is next node. So here I can write next node, right? So this is how you can delete from a specific position, right? And after that you can call these function into main function, right? That first of all that create CLL function, then you can say display, then after delete from beginning also, then delete from end, delete from position, and you can display the list. For that you can write down that switch case. So in next video we will see about the doubly circular linked list, right? So I'll see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.